What is up, viewers and subscribers? Welcome back to the channel, Car Revive. Right now I'm sitting outside AutoZone in the Chrysler Pacifica, and basically I just picked up some Champion spark plugs, all 6, and I'm getting ready to change them out. I'm still kind of at AutoZone. Kind of didn't want to do the repair at the house because I just hate when people are watching me, you know, when I'm working on a car. So right now I'm right here at the AutoZone, parked outside off to the street, and I'm popping the hood to the Pacifica, getting ready to do a quick tune-up. I kind of did some research on how this one's done. First thing I'm gonna do is remove this cover here, so I'll be back once I got that off. Alright guys, so I'm pretty much working on this tune-up, right? I started it off. Things seem to be moving just great, but I did happen to disassemble quite a bit of few things. Come check this out. I'm gonna try to get as much of this on camera as I can, basically. So starting with what I disconnected first, I ended up disassembling these 3 bolts there. Then from there I went on removing these 4 bolts which were at the back of the valve cover. And then from there I ended up taking apart this thing here on the side. Not really sure what that's about. It kind of looks like a oil pressure type thing. Once I put all this stuff back together, I'm probably gonna end up cleaning this. But yeah, I kind of got my 6 plugs exposed. Those and the ones in the back were already exposed. I really didn't have to do anything other than removing the cover. So here it goes. Off to yeah, I just ran into an issue. This bracket right here is in the way. I'm gonna have to take that off now that I'm noticing to get to the plugs. So I'll be back once the bracket's off. Okay, so quick update on the status of where I am on the Pacifica. As you guys can see, I got each boot out. First one out right to left, second one, and the third one. So what I actually ended up doing to free this up, obviously this bracket is in the way, so I ended up grabbing a small tin with this skinnier extension, and I just loosened it from there with this. And right now I'm in the mix of testing out which spark plug socket is the best one to use, so I'm probably going to go with this one with the extension. So here we go, changing out the fronts. And this screw here goes to this bracket here in the front. These 3 screws go to this thing here, 1, 2, 3. I mean, for the most part, my setup is pretty much all over the place, but as long as I know where things go, everything should work out for the best. So I got my first plug here. Grab another extension. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just use this one here, this long one. So I'll be back in a second once I got all these free. So obviously at this point I haven't unloosened anything. I wanted to bring you guys along and show you each and every step of what's about to happen. So right now what I'm doing is I'm grabbing my 3/8 adapter, which is a 1/2 inch on the back. Put that on there because all I have right now is a 1/2 inch. Got my wrench. Make sure I'm going the right way. Do a test. Going the right way. So I'm gonna put this on the back of here and give it a turn. Okay, I got the first one loose. It's kind of hard to do this and record at the same time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna record it from this nice little angle right here. Grab another extension. First one is out. First one's out. See if I can hand turn it. First one's loose. Grab my magnet. That one's not fully loose. It's out. Kind of can see it leaning over in the side wall. Probably just one more turn. Okay, we got our first spark plug out. As you can see, this thing is, it looks terrible. So it definitely was about that time to change them out. So grab our first plug. Give you guys a side-by-side view of what it actually looked like. Camera's kind of dirty. So I'll show you guys a glance when I take all three out. Alright guys, so I got all three spark plugs out. Check that out. Just look how dirty this thing is. That was the first one. This is the second one. Got all like gunk on there. It's probably why the motor was like it felt like the motor was like misfiring for some reason. Like it'd do like this hard knock. So hopefully that solves the problem. It probably was like lack of misfiring. But I just wanted to show you guys a quick example of how you tighten down spark plugs. And I had to learn this the hard way. The first time I've ever done a spark plug, I had a 2004 or 2003. It was a let me think of that. It was a Dodge Stratus coupe, burgundy red. And at the time, I wasn't as gifted as I am as far as repairing cars. Right now, I kind of got these things just hand tightened. I can't turn it anymore on all three of them. Every last one of these are hand tightened. So what you want to do is, after you got them hand tightened, check the status of your wrench. Make sure you're going in the right direction first. Let's do a direction test before seeing if I'm even going in the right direction. What I mean by going in the right direction, okay, I got my wrench in my hand and I'm going away. See how it's going down and push down? Make sure I'm going in the right direction first and going towards me. So I'm still in that way direction. Now I'm pulling towards me. So I'm going in the right direction. Got that saw. So you want to put this in the back of the spark plug and just do a nice hand turn at the top, just like that. Yep, that's tight. You don't want to do it any more than that. First one's tight. Here's the second one. It's tight. Last one. And that's tight. You don't want to tighten any more than that, because then you'll find yourself breaking one of those damn things in the mold. So I got all those tight. Since I'm only changing the spark plugs, I'm gonna leave the boots, but I am gonna like inspect them a little bit. Make sure everything looks all right. And I did happen to pick up some boot grease, so I'm gonna put a dab of these in each boot, put them back, and I'll be back in a second once I'm starting on the rear, guys. So I got all the spark plug coils back where they go. Now I'm getting ready to tight. It's tight. Now for that first one, this one, I have to use the same method that I use. So grab my 1/4 inch extension and my 10 mil that was up there. Kind of make sure I'm going in the right direction here. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get this one kind of started by hand. Get him started by hand. Get it as low as I can get it by hand. Okay, that should be good enough. this is pretty much how I took this one out, because the bracket is like literally in the way, and all that screw holds is this dipstick thing right here that's kind of like jiggling. And I dropped my screw. No, did I drop? No, I didn't drop the screw. The screw goes down here to the dipstick. You guys can kind of see where my hand is, like this dipstick thing right here, the bracket. That's what this screw goes to that I had sitting up here. So I'm gonna get that tightened in right away. Remove my extension from this smaller guy. Remove this. And I should be already going in the right direction. So last thing I have to do is just tighten this down with a wrench. Okay, that's tightened. So basically everything I took apart in the front end is back together. All these coils are back together with the new spark plugs. Check this out, guys. Just look how filthy these things are. It's corroded, gunked up. Look like these things haven't been changed in 100,000 miles. Hopefully that resolves the issue. I'm also gonna clean this thing up once everything's back together. So everything in the front is back together except this thing on the side. Sorry if you guys are kind of a little bit disappointed on me not recording every little single thing, but basically all I really did for the rear, I shot these right across the back, just like this first one, second one, third one, just like that. I didn't have to move anything out the way. But in the mix of doing that, I did already remove or break free of all the boots. And right now I'm just kind of inspecting them, inspecting the wires, making sure everything looks all right. Here's the second one. Came out without any damage. Second one, and here's that third one. It's kind of hard to see it, but it's right there, third one. So I got all those out without any issues. Now I am kind of running into a problem with this cable here, but I could just pull it going that way, pull the boot out going that way, and it's out. So now I have all the spark plug boots out, visible, and the spark plugs exposed to the spark plug tool. Now what I'm getting ready to do is obviously loosen them. Now I will let you guys kind of spy what's going to be happening from here as best as I can. It's kind of hard to hold my phone and record like I was saying before, but it's working back here in the back of the motor. But yeah, I'll be back once I got the other three out. Alright guys, so I got the first rear spark plug out. As you guys can see, These are not looking any better than the front. The rear was a little bit tricky. I had to do it a little bit different. I had to take my socket, drop it down in the hole. I had to drop my socket down in the hole, then go fishing after it with the extension, get it on the back, and then from there, I had to grab my wrench and get it on the back. The back is always the hardest on most cars or any vehicle. So I had to get it on the back, like so. So basically what I'm gonna end up doing is this thing a little shake, get my wrench kind of, I'll show you guys in a second. So basically what I'm doing is I got my wrench in there, right? Trying to show you guys the best angle. I got my wrench in there. And basically I'm gonna have to go from this angle here. Okay, it's on there, it's snug over the spark plug. Yeah, I know, right? You can't see what I'm showing you. But I do got the wrench over it. Kind of got like a better view of what I'm talking about. Basically, my wrench, it's past everything. It's over it. Now only thing left to do is just push it now. Yep. Spark plug's free. That's the second one. I got the first one already down in that hole there. It's hand tightened. It's not completely tightened yet, but I'll probably just tighten them all at the end. Right now I'm kind of just going around breaking all of them free. So what I'm about to do now, since I got it loose, obviously I don't need my wrench too much anymore. So what I'm gonna end up doing is just taking my wrench off like so, and then just twisting it out by hand till it's all the way out. Seems to be 100% out. Pretty sure that's it. Now, as you guys can see, I'm pulling up on my extension and it's running into that. That's why I had to drop the socket down in the hole. So to get it out, hold my socket, pull this off, remove the extension, then pull the socket. I had to do it that way. Now my magnet is right here. From there, should be able to go down in the hole. Just fish out the plug. Up. It seems to be loose all the way. Let's see here. Come on, you son of... It's not loose though. It's not all the way loose. So I gotta drop the spark plug socket back down in there and then grab the extension and go fishing for it again. Give it a little shake. Make Make sure it's over the dang golden spark plug. 5 minutes into working on this one plug, because it says I've been recording for 5 minutes on my phone. And what do you know? Ran into the same issue. I can't pull it out. So I gotta take it apart to pull it out. Hopefully that's loose enough. Get the spark plug out. And there we go. It's out. It's out. And this one looks just about the same as the other ones. Let me let my camera focus a little bit. Look at that. Corroded. Oops. Can't believe I just did that. And I still need that for one more plug. Damn it. Need that for one more plug. Dang, that's the only magnet I got too. So I gotta get the. Now I gotta do some extra stuff. So I'll be back when I've retrieved the magnet. All right, guys. So I'm still here at AutoZone. I ended up dropping my magnet somewhere in the engine bay, and luckily I was right outside AutoZone. But I ended up having to pick up this new tool. It's for a spark plug. Kind of got like this weird angle on it, and also on the inside it's designed to hold on to the plug. So let's finish up what we started. But before I put everything back together, I am gonna examine around the engine bay, make sure the magnet didn't fall anywhere where it's not supposed to be, because when I was working on the car, it had to have fallen somewhere down here in the front. I can't seem to locate it. But usually the way things work is once you put everything back together, it just somehow pops up. I don't see it down here on the ground. I even ended up removing the splash guard down here. Let's see if I can locate it. I don't even see it down here, so it's probably caught onto something. All right, guys, so I'm here at home. I did finish up the tune-up on the car. Phone ended up dying though in the mix of doing that. I did want to show you guys a quick look at what all the spark plugs actually look like. As soon as I can find that box, just to put some proof out there that I did actually change all 6. All right, so I found all 6 spark plugs. Here's a quick glance at what they look like. Here's the first one, second one, third one, fourth and fifth. And the 6th one is, damn it, I threw it in, it's right here. It's right here. I ended up throwing them in the garbage. Yeah, there's all 6 spark plugs. Out of the Chrysler Pacifica. Now, as far as any future content, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but the power steering to the Chrysler Pacifica has been going in and out. And I did put in an order in for the part for it. It needs a power steering rack, which was about $1,200, and it's electrical. So waiting on that to come in. I'll be popping that in soon. But I do have a upcoming project build I'm pretty much excited about. Stay tuned for my videos. Hope you're watching this all the way through, and I will show you guys what's in store for our future build in this exact video. I got a package coming in later on today, and I'll give you guys some information on what exactly that build is gonna be. So stay tuned for that. Until next time, let's keep grinding, wrenching, and car reviving. Peace. Alright guys, so I'm back at home. Just got my package not too long ago. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times, it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out where I can succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. Take a look at what's inside. That's interesting. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. Check that out, guys. Motor. They think that I am a rebel. I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is stressful. I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental. I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life. All the negativity, I don't really mess with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. There it is. This is my new project build, guys. If you want to stay tuned and check out how I'm going to be putting this thing together, feel free to hit that subscribe button, follow my channel. I'm going to be building my own. Basically, I'm going to be building my own motor bike pretty soon. And I'm gonna be most likely putting it on a BMX style bike, not like a mountain bike. I kind of want it to look kind of flashy and cool, so stay tuned for that. I may be having to do some modifications to the bike to be able to make all this stuff fit, like cutting, welding, and things of that nature, so stay tuned. Until next time, peace.